Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium and one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 6th straight, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Looking for space, it's Cook. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive areas.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He makes the connection. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And the Horned Frogs will keep this drive going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It's a fumble on the play. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Tenth play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on third and long. Fires to the right. Lost, the defense is wide open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Right back to the well. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
As a defender, love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Off play action on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He'll throw one to his right. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires into the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to get to it. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After the misfire now on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the misfire, it's second down. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff to the lone back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Coming after it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Quarterback adapting. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And they'll come to the line and try to draw it a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, TCU! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
So as big as that touchdown was, equally as big, converting this 2-point attempt and making it a 1-score game. He's into the end zone, and we've got a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter.
And makes the score, Utah 23.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Feeling some heat. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Moving toward the end zone, ball out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they